what's the word play? What's the word? So, man.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Auburn will kick off to get us underway.
You say you can.
And he'll just kick the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first swing of the game. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers.
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. In the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Auburn's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, makes you get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Smalls. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play and they got it.
Yes. Hold on. That's a
foot down for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target him early.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That's crazy.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Using his legs, it's Duke. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's
breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Fakes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Pierre.
Oh, what in the world?
Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes. They do, but they're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Handoff from the gun. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical. The season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Pierre. Makes the catch, it's Duke. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Got room at the 35. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by the play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got a man. It's Leon. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. Lost a throw on 1st down. Finds his man. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Wow. About the work up front by that big defensive line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finding open areas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Smalls. Got him downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it a receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. You could tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Play Pirate Yakuza soon. I started a little. Like the Dragon Infinite Wealth special trial version has been added to me. Oh, Legendary Fighter Pack. That's good. Legendary Fighter Pack has been installed. The following additional characters can now be used at Coliseum. Ajima. There you go.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the...
Yo, that's not a fumble? Nah, okay, that's not.
And on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass.
He touched that. No.
Sideline. Beautiful.
What is this? Oh my God! It's like and it wasn't
Just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Bro,
The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Smalls. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Here's the handoff. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The running back made the catch, but that was only part of the equation. He was out of bounds. It's incomplete. 3rd down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Commodores will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers. the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll run play action. Myers to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
We'll stop
They're
right
certainly
here.
not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yes.
The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Smalls. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Looking for a crease. It's Duke. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Snagged out of the air. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They get to the line quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
There you go.
Makes the grab. It's Leon. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Pierre. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And he's These little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the other side.
Swings it out to his running back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Stop him right here.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it.
Thank you.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Still on his feet at the 45. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll try the run. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
He'll try to do it himself. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Pierre. The sure hands, it's Leon. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it near short of the first down. While they dial up on second and a long way to go. Gonna run it, it's Clark. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Commodores racing to the line in a hurry-up.
What the?
He's looking to throw on third and short.
Oh, we going.
Creates a little space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. It's good.
Get in there, get in there.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Commodores! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So here comes the Auburn offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. To the ground with the back.
Oh, no.
Crosses the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as as they have a first down at the 43.
We need
Big
to stop.
chunk
We
play
need
to
to stop.
start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Come on.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
Yes, baby.
The
Yes,
pull
yes,
and throw
yes.
off the RPO.
Yes.
And the defense holds
Stop.
firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's all we need is one stop.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to pass. It's Smalls.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Couldn't find
They
any
call that-
room, and he
that
wound
bogus
up
play.
throwing it in reverse. They lost
As
yardage.
soon as I saw him going motion, I said,
Auburn
oh, please
sends
let
out
it
the
be that.
punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen, whatever it is. They choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
There you go.
Finds his
There
man
you go.
down the middle.
There you go.
Good execution. They
Let's
move
get
the
us into,
sticks, and
field
they've got
goal
it
line.
at the 33.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking for a man. It's Pierre. Pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And he is finding his third interception of the day.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. Hard running there. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle.
All right, I'm back.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Houston Cougars offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The give on the inside. And he's stopped by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just when they're looking run, now up top. The short hands, it's Roach. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Houston. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's passed, and running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kicker.
Actually, let me do this now. Actually, this is what we're going to do. Every time we score, each other is slow, real quick.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Working that left side now. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful pass.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Missed the sack.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one.
Zings it complete to the right.
Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Barres. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take...
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Makes a connection. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Under fire.
Oh, my God.
And the quarterback will take a sack
That
back
is
in the
another
36.
sack that I
The
missed.
Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Oh, my
Trying to
God.
escape and get it himself. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's 2 sacks I missed.
And the Rebels are marching down the field. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it in the middle, it's Beal. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
This football seems check. If y'all hadn't played,
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pucks it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
A shot toward the end zone.
Hey.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of
No.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
He is definitely not. No.
And the Cougars
You
come
can't
to
even
the
throw
line
it.
on
Regular
3rd and
pass,
short,
right?
looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Woodhead. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. At the 45 on its way. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line.
I didn't know you did this
for
for now. What's going on, man?
The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the...
Oh, my God.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. From the gun. Got his man on the right.
Oh, my.
Across the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Okay, all right. This is good. After the
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The Cougars are on the move. To the air, it's Woodhead. Back open in the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Roach. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job.
Breaks into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
They'll go to the air. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. No step back at week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point. And
You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Beal. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert. Looking for the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block. He's chased out of bounds, but he takes that return across the 50 to the 48. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Houston wants to play fast. Third down play from the gun.
Oh, this quarterback's terrible at those.
Looking for more room. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. On the double. Looking downfield on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the...
Hold on, man. Yeah, you're not it. You definitely about to ride the bench the whole year.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Duarte. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Woodhead. Finds a spot in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Cougar!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Going right to work up top. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar.
Is this the quarterback I had, actually? No, it wasn't. Was it? But
The offense did exactly field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays.
Oh, he found a space on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
The Rebels are on the move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, Mitch Wilkerson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
After your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Rebels. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Houston. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Coming out with it, it's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Now on the counter. There he goes. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Beal. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Rebels are rolling down the field.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now back to back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
That's a first?
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's third and goal and a long Bringing the heat. Touchdown Rebels. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Fire into the right, complete. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. With the run on first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Finds his target down the middle. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, going to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been... He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Lots of running room. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the stomping has commenced.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
You got me kidding me. And watch they take me. Okay, they need to take it back to the field.
Inside the 40.
They're throwing for it on a two-point conversion. He gets the pick. He's got a convoy. Is he gone? Is it going to be 2 points the other way? He gets tackled across the 50-yard line. Nice job by the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward. That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football,
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
and that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. He's taking a deep shot and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Wide open, and it's a foot race. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Houston offense once again. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Oh.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Going back to the well. Another deep ball. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Rumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the UCLA Bruins offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First of all, big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he fumbles.
You gotta be kidding me.
So the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So USC's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Bruins will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking downfield. It's ETN.
3rd down, baby.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, UCLA, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the extra point was up and good. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear. Can they catch it? Past the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated to the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's ETN. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They finally corral him at the 1. The Bruins come to the line in a hurry-up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Stop doing that.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start.
Yes, you can.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
My God.
This is a clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To throw, it's ETN. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Grab by the receiver. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. It's third down for the offense. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This quarterback is making his big plays at the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To bootleg here. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Quarterback keeps the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Van Dyke. Looking for a deep completion. He's dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He's got the first down and more. They're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And it's UCLA on top here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete, even on...
Wait. See the replay real quick. Ooh, nah. They would have had him right around to pick that up.
Heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off.
There you go.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just nowhere to go on that run play. That's going to bring up third down. Nice job of that defensive front.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He flips it to the back across the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball in the enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield. It's ETN. Receiver makes the grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The completion makes it second and short. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunity.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive?
Stop it.
Scanning the field. It's Van Dyke. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Bruh, the moment I it was only 14-14
because we kept
the extra point. That's the only reason why it was 14-14. It means I stopped this.
Extra point is
good.
Like they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score UCLA 42, USC 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down.
Here he goes.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Encroachment defense. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Van Dyke. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks to the first down gain. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's ETN. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They try a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Bruins will kick it deep to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Trojans offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now?
Look, man. Y'all bought the game, man. Like, we gonna play hell down
the sticks. It's Cook. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds.
Y'all ain't playing
enough for a first down.
Y'all not playing.
The offense, first down. Quarterback.
You got a point there. You got a point there.
Pressure is coming.
Okay, you got me right there.
And
You
just
got
like
me.
that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense.
I'll react.
They've been
My
in that
bad,
backfield
fellas.
the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the league.
Let me get back to my NCAA. Let me get back to that. I'll react. My bad.
With good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the fifth time today. And the returner will be brought down. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackle.
Dang, okay.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Scanning the field. It's ETN. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the Bruins are on the move here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Just trying to get rid of it. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. Poor starting field position here for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's past the marker and still going.
Every time we blitz, it's gonna be matter, yo. They just take off.
Here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Makes the handoff, looking to throw.
Awesome.
He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Van Dyke. And is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To throw, it's Van Dyke. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
We broke down already.
First down, running
Nonsense
final
right there.
of the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. Not able to connect, incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's UCLA with the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. The Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. Start the 4th quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Right there, pick that all.
What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
I knew it. That's why I didn't even do it.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Take that field goal.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Powering through the defender.
Should have won receiver of the year.
Right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bruins. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And he's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to...
Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. On to punt now for the 6th time today. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They can't connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch.
That was
They get him
nasty.
down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
At the 11-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Grinding away with a running game. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw, it's ETN. Tight end makes the grab. Run down down to 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Movement here from the tight end. A play action, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Bruins will line up now. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here we go.
Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got away.
Pick that off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back. It's ETN. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins. Cook, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
72, USC 17.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W-rate performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives.